Okay, so check one. But that was Kaufmo because I recognize that voice from the one trailer, like the one merch drop.
Really?
Yeah, I believe that is Kaufmo that we hear talking about the exit.
No shot.
I mean, who else would that be unless that's Ribbit? But I don't think that is. Again, that sounds like the voice for Kaufmo.
On the next episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, it's time to soak in the sun as everyone has a
We'll find out.
day at the beach.
It might be Kinger. I don't know.
Though the thing is, what's with football? Like, they are leading so much into this. Because I've had the speculation that it's like I have a feeling that like football is one of the beta testers.
No speck of sand on the screen, mind you. On the thumbnail. Oh yeah.
Someone made an interesting analogy that Jax takes photos with those that he cares about. So him having the picture with Pomni shows that he actually did care.
And Ribbit and Kaufmo.
But I'll have to look at the thumbnail to see if they actually have the sand in the thumbnail.
On the next episode of the Amazing Digital
There is
Circus,
not any sand in sight, bro. Nothing related with the beach on the thumbnail.
Okay, what's with the golden hands though?
That I don't know. We'll find. Like again, I don't know. This is gonna be interesting because
Zubul is scattered but unconscious. And then what's this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be Kinger? An NPC?
You talking about the hands pointing at Pomni?
No. There's an area like jumbled in between, and all you see is this like pink outline off to the side, but it also has a chromatic aberration, so maybe a flashback, part of the abstraction.
Maybe.
Because they mentioned, oh no, what did I just see? What did I just see? That was Kinger. That looked like. Why is Kinger in the basement?
It's time.
Who's the golden hand? Is that Kane?
It's time.
I'm so scared for this episode. Not.
Okay, that looked like Kane's eye. Okay, so there's an error at the... Okay, what? Okay, so Kane bugs out again.
I mean, he's been bugging out since episode 1.
Is that supposed to be Kinger? Or is it someone abstracting?
With what shot? Hold on. Share your screen. Let me see. Let me see what you're talking about.
Because you see this specific frame is in multiple scenes, but what is this supposed to be?
Maybe Jax's head?
No, it looks more like an eye, and you can see the pupil there. Is this maybe
no.
Ribbit abstracting? Do we actually see the process? Like what's going on here? And then what's the deal with football being all Slenderman like? I can't catch it because it's between frames. And then what's the deal with that secondary door? Because the thing is that you have the one exit, but Kane was talking about a finale.
I think I found the way to leave.
And then what was the deal with the stylized glass door?
I don't know what that means. There's a lot of stuff happening.
Like, I feel like they brought so much attention to the fact that, and again, Gooseworks in the behind the scenes has gone over and put so much attention into and then giving details on things that were so vague that it just clicked with the narrative. And considering we see this is the environment that we see in some of the teasers, that seems like that liminal space, which could be Kane's office. The one thing that I want to point out is that looks like, if you look on the background of the wall, that looks like screens, or maybe like fuses or circuit breakers.
Man, I don't know.
So maybe we see an abstraction, but my thought was, see, now I'm kind of glad that I didn't ask, because they probably wouldn't have known. But I was saying, what's the possibility of Kane abstracting? Because the thing is if he's close to human consciousness and he loses himself, could he, in theory, abstract like anyone else? So do we see a factory reset of Kane this episode, where he forgets who they all are and forgets purpose? So they're kind of locked in this prison where Kane just is there, but is not at the same time. He is now just a mere command prompt. The personality is just dead. Or could football be trying to, work his way into the system, get into the background? Because again, I don't think that my theory of Kinger being one of the devs and football potentially being one of the devs, for anyone who's watching that is newer to my channel, I dabble in a lot of different stuff, and something that I wanted to do was kind of like an audio drama, kind of detailing what I would have thought the beta for the Digital Circus was, as well as applying what would have been a secondary host, which I made a concept for Abel, which would have been the other host. And I kind of went through the motions of setting it up, but I never actually acted on it, which is the one thing that I actually regret not doing, was actually acting on it, because I feel like the further this goes along, I might have a chance to make it into a reality if nothing really gets revealed about CNA as a company. But I really want to go over and make it a reality where I kind of rationalize what this pre-purgatory Digital Circus. The reason why I describe it like that is, in the development process, what we will see is they're testing out different things, they're working on the programming, no one's getting stuck within the game, but they notice that there's some weird conflict between the two hosts. And then eventually...
I kind of want to point out something.
Yeah.
Goose did say somebody unexpected will abstract at some point. So they're not. I don't think they're gonna try and make it obvious and make it seem like it's gonna be Jax.
Okay, here's the thing.
But that's just me.
Who's the, again, we have stability, we have stuff like that. What is the one character we think will not be able to abstract? The answer to that would be Kane. I feel like, if anything, who would be the closest to going over and breaking? Maybe Kinger? I would hate to say it, but the thing is that we've only ever seen King or Sable, and we've not seen his psyche. We've seen that he has stuff and he struggles through, and he has the survivor spirit, but Abstraction is losing who one is. I feel like
I don't know. It's gonna get bad.
I feel like the only people that we have not seen come close to Abstraction is Zubul, Kinger, and the least likely would be Kane. I feel like everyone brushes Kane off, or not Kane, Kinger. No, Kane. Yeah, I was thinking Kane. Everyone brushes Kane off. It's just like, oh, he's an AI. He can't abstract. Do I feel like that would be detrimental to the story to have Kane just die? I feel like it opens the possibility of, if the players are left to their own devices, and that might be where the door comes in, because instead of, Kane being the one to manipulate, the exit is just there and anyone can take it. So the exit door that Kane was struggling to comprehend or process, because he was trying to put something into it instead of it just being like, you may leave, also leans into a lot of that logic, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
But to go back to what I was saying with the storyline, I was kind of visualizing this. If I don't have ADHD, I'm gonna be surprised. Who's the one person that no one talks about when it comes to abstraction? Ragatha.
I mean, it's. Oh wait. Yeah.
They gonna do Ragatha
I
like that?
want to
Like,
also
nah.
mention the fact. I also do want to mention the fact that I've been hearing that Jax would be doing something unforgivable in this episode. Yeah, I'm like,
Is he gonna push Ragatha over the edge? Like, and now,
I don't know.
Here's the thing. No one's going to expect it. So we have to think about this in so many different ways. Either this could be a Toby Fox that's like, oh look, Pomni's going to abstract. They're not really the main character here. Or it's going to be a, and yes, I am saying this as someone who is playing Deltarune and looking at the franchise. I feel like that is a Toby Fox move through and through. But here's the thing. It's either going to be, and again, for less likely, no one's going to think Pomni. Not every, like, next to no one's thinking Ragatha is a possibility. Dr. Football's just shown up, but we have no idea even who they are, so they could just show up and die. Like, there is... We're just doing a bit of theorizing.
Chat, Mommy's gonna die. I'm joking.
No, I literally just said that. It's like, who's likely not going to... No one thinks Pomni, because Pomni's main character. No one's talked about Ragatha. Everyone's like, oh, no, Ragatha. Like, don't do this to Ragatha. But, like, no one's like, Ragatha has a possibility to abstract. Like, everyone thinks about it. It's like, Kinger is crazy. He's most likely going to be the one to do that. But he has coping mechanisms. That doesn't count him out.
Yeah.
Zubul, no one's really talked about, but it's like, okay, given the dysmorphia and stuff like that, there's a possibility that because they already have that derealization, that they can lose who they are. Gangle, I feel like, could there be a possibility? Sure, but I think given the fact that Zubul and Pomni stepped up and actually showed that they cared, I feel like Gangle is less likely. Jax is a fighter. I feel like he's
the most confusing character in the entire series so far.
He very well could, but I don't think it's going to be the case. I feel like if he does, I feel like the only way it's going to happen is he does something. No one's going to be able to forgive him because he maybe says something and starts driving wedges between people. And because no one can forgive him and he maybe feels like he's a monster, he can abstract. I feel like it's the only way they're going to be able to spin that. He already has issues with people drawing close. And he genuinely is... He's pushed people away, and when he realized that people were getting too close and that he doesn't want to feel that pain again, he came close to going over and abstracting because he hurt someone that he cared about. Could be mistaken here. Maybe he just got hurt because someone's close to finding out who I am.
Oh, I hate how he's relatable.
So,
how I hate
the only way that I can see Jax abstracting is because he's done royally screwed up that much. Like, he loses himself because he's messed up that much. Again, Dr. Football...
450? Alright, I'm closing Roblox.
Dr. Football, I feel like, is just a new character, is insanely, like... If they're gonna make someone abstract now, that they don't want to go over and hinder anyone else doing it, you'd have this character like, I've been locked in this simulation. It's the mannequin that's been spying in the background that was confirmed by Goose that was their name.
Oh, 8 minutes, y'all.
Oh, fuck. I'm not even ready.
This is the longest 8 minutes, and we could be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. We are throwing darts at a board.
Don't want to watch it. I'm so scared.
Chat, right now we are making predictions. If anything is right, I called it.
I'm scared, chat.
But to go back to what I was saying before we devolved into the who's likely to abstract, because this is the episode, and again, Dr. Football, what Dr. Football can be, maybe Kane. So to go back to what I was saying is, the thing that I wanted to create was what the beta area could have looked like. I feel like this is more of an alpha phase than a beta phase, only because this is more polished.
I'll be right back.
And we have things, and there's subtle things that I picked up on. Like, I feel like Jax was IT on the team, because IT people have keys to everywhere and have access to everything. It's just kind of the nature of IT. Kinger knew computer science, so it's very likely that maybe Jax was an intern shortly after the alpha was rolled out and they were trying to fix things, and then he got pulled into the circus. But with the audio drama that I wanted to create, where like the story as it was, it is this pre-modern day circus before people started getting pulled in. They had it functioning, they had it working, and the environment was set up. And it wasn't just supposed to be Kane, you had Abel as well. And Abel was kind of the, you know, Kane is the greeter, but Abel was the one that was like, hey, have a good time. Like, visit again real soon. But both were responsible for making different adventures. Kane was the one that was seeking for the narrative and the drive, while Abel probably was one of the ones that were more conscientious about the participants in general. So Abel was responsible for making sure that the experiences were something that the current participants were interested in, and would make experiences, but they wouldn't have as much of the thrill factor or the shock factor that Kane's did. And over time, most likely, Kane and Abel picked up on the developers talking about maybe the conflict of code, and that there was some things causing the experiences to become unstable when both of them were active at the same time. And so either Kane forcefully erased and slightly incorporated the code from Abel into his own code, or Abel willingly gave up the position and the role and kind of like self-deleted to go make sure that the world was there because he wanted to make sure that everyone was having a good time, and if there was conflict between the two of them, he knew that Kane would have more of a better time making exciting or riveting adventures, so intentionally gave up that part of the circus and left it only to Kane because Kane was going over and
I'm so
needed this.
nervous, bro. I'm holding my Kinger plushie. I'm so nervous.
Here's the thing.
I don't have my family. I'm gonna cry.
Here's the thing that's bugging me because I was looking at the transitions and there's one of them that looks like. Wait, what was that?
Beach.
What is? Oh no. Oh no, is this actually an abstraction?
What is happening?
Oh no.
Oh no! Wait, that might be abstraction.
On the next episode of the Amazing
Oh
Digital
no!
Circus,
But why is that?
Oh
Why do
no!
the transitions look like Kinger is in the cellar? I don't like this. Don't do this to me.
Kinger's going back to hell, bro. He couldn't escape it the
That
first
was-
Jax
time.
is
We have
so
to go
me.
back
No.
now.
I swear to
No,
God.
after Jax,
I
that
swear to
is-
God, Jax is so me.
No.
No.
I'm scared. That's it, like 4
That is an
minutes.
abstraction.
3
That is an
minutes.
abstraction. No. Why?
Oh, we have 3
on
minutes,
the next
chat.
episode of the Amazing Digital Circus,
We're cooked.
Oh god.
We're good.
Oh god.
So,
I'm so nervous.
so is this the flashback episode?
I don't know, but I'm
Ugh.
scared.
And then even then, look at Kane's office, right? You got the sun over the door, but you have blue and red. Kane is red. You see the moon on Kane's door. The sun is not on the other door, but is above. You have 2 stars for Kane, but only 1 on the blue. And then you have Pomni, which has the blue and the red.
Oh, we're fucked.
Am I accurate about the Able program?
Well, somebody
Am I accurate about the beta?
on top of the colors being Pomni's colors, someone also pointed out that when Kane glitched out, his eyes became blue and red as well.
2 minutes.
So there's
Oh
a
my
bucket
I
God.
didn't
of
know-
keys. There's a bucket of keys. There's something with a golden
Yeah.
hand. But why is?
Jax definitely has the bucket of keys for sure.
But why is?
I mean, he
Why is? Okay, so we see Kane in this specific frame here.
On the
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
next
We're
episode,
cooked.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to our demise.
it's time.
Bro.
I'm so torn. Is it?
Hello.
Is it?
Fuck.
Is it
It's
King or
two
is it
minutes
Zool?
till
Is
a
it
new
Jax?
2 minutes.
episode premiere, bro.
2 minutes.
We're cooked. I'm about
We're
to tell you when
cooked.
it hits. Oh, it hits a minute. I'm gonna deafen up. Hold on.
What's going on?
The premiere for episode 7, dude.
Episode 7.
Oh, it's in 60 seconds. Oh no.
Oh
I can
shit. Yeah,
I
I'm
can see
muted.
Jax die.
Oh,
Hooray!
We don't know.
I'm gonna
you
go
said
Devin.
we're not gonna suspect it, so my mind is going through. No one's talking about Ragatha being able to.
I said-
abstract or
I
even
said
talking about that.
Somebody unexpected is going to abstract.
Right, unexpected.
Jax
so who's
must
expecting
die.
it? Jax is not going to. I think it's either
He must
Ragatha,
die.
it's
Kill
Zool,
him.
Dr. Football. Worst case scenario, I really feel like Kane. No one's going
Jax
to
must
expect
die.
Kane.
Get him over it.
Kill this nigga now. I want
I
him
am live.
done.
I am live. It's not just a Discord box.
Oh no! I still stand by my point. I do want Jax gone.
GG. Yeah, GG.
He's such a douche, and he doesn't need to be. Kill him.
But he's me though. He's so me.
I'll kill you too.
All right.
Okay. Just settle down. Settle down. Now, listen, we don't need to be so violent. There is diplomacy possible here.
Jax, I'm gonna forcibly extract you. Diplomacy is out the window. I let you into my circus,
Oh,
and you're just
no.
being a dick. There's no need.
Oh, I didn't know there was a whitelist.
You don't know.
There is not. I just choose to let people in. I do it because it's funny.
So what was the punchline with mine?
You're a little wacky. You're crazy. It's funny.
Didn't it happen after the fact, though? I'm a little lost here.
Don't worry about it. Continuity it's all over the place. You don't need to know.
Oh.
Oh,
Worry not, my
oh
crazy
God.
friend. Oh, it
Starts with an ad.
Why don't you pay for
YouTube Premium?
There's
Still gotta wait another 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Premium. Okay, hold up. How did it go from a minute to 2 minutes? That
was just the countdown until the video starts. Now the video started.
I'm so scared, bruh.
Be afraid.
I thought it was gonna say, bruh. I am afraid. I am afraid. We're gonna learn so much in this episode. I am afraid.
Okay.
Oh,
do we wanna,
yeah,
do
no.
Do we want to go over and take the guess that it's going to be like all the other episodes where we're learning a lot, but we're not learning anything at all?
No. The problem is there was a lot more like distinctive stuff in the trailer for this one, which gets me even more scared. Like there was something alluding to other stuff, but there was something more different. So I'm scared.
Be not afraid.
This episode is called.
I'm afraid.
So I expect.
I'm holding on to
They said there was a flashback. Is it this episode or next?
I don't know, but don't we only have this
We'll
one?
only find out. We'll only find out in a minute and 30
it's 9
seconds.
episodes, not 8.
Oh, okay.
So it's this one, next episode, and the one after.
Oh.
Though we need to make a bridge.
A minute and 20 seconds.
Bridged because after it was relayed to me from you all that whatever Michael says is canon to Jax.
Shut up about that. My line is canon.
He legit called us fatherless.
My line, no, my abridged line is canon. My abridged line is canon.
That's so funny.
My abridged line is canon, box. He said it. He said it, and it's canon.
We have a minute. I'm so nervous.
This project ain't even done yet.
I'm so nervous.
My Jax line from abridged is fucking canon.
It is, bro. Oh my god. I'm nervous, bro.
I say we don't deafen.
I'm scared.
We go through this in the same situation.
No, unfortunately, I'm gonna deafen because I like having my own brain to react first and then talk about it after.
Fair enough, but I like the reactions. I like having live reactions and sharing the moment.
I know, but it's my preference. It's how I've been doing things.
I get it.
Ah, shit.
Okay,
alright, I'm going deafen.
Oh, wait.
Alright, I'm gonna...
7, 6,
Why are they deafening?
5, 2, 1, start. Let me up the volume.
Is the adventure over already?
No, the adventure hasn't even started yet.
Oh, well, don't be a narc. Find your own hiding spot.
It's not that, it's just that we haven't even seen Kane at all today. Plus, Gangle was looking for you. Hi, Zooble.
Wait, what's this?
Hello, my little rubber baby buggy bumpers! Today, I've decided to go to the store to get essential ingredients for my signature milk and cigarette casserole.
What?
I hope you can handle yourselves until I get back.
Well, this was fun while it lasted.
So, what's the adventure today?
Oh, I don't have an adventure for you today, so you can do whatever you feel like.
Alright, sounds fine to me.
You should ask me for suggestions on what to do instead.
No.
What should we do instead?
No, Gangle.
Wait, sorry.
Great question, Gangle. For an answer, let me consult the Chinese room.
What?
Okay, you had a bit prepared.
The what?
Okay, why Chinese? Does this actually mean anything?
It's a mystery what's behind that door, but I
Is it the
believe it's a
exit?
fluent Chinese speaker who will give me advice.
Can I just ask why? Like, what even is...
Shut! You're only making the joke take longer.
What does it say?
I don't know. I don't understand Chinese.
Hilarious.
I don't know. Why don't you guys hang out at the Digital Lake? These locations have just kinda been there this whole time. Not sure why you never visit them.
You should throw a freaking beach party.
Good boy.
Oh, that could be fun.
Plus, there are some fun NPCs out there that none of you have even interacted with yet.
I'm guessing they're not intelligent ones.
They most certainly are not. Now, go have fun!
Just like me.
Wow, what a good day!
I love that Kiger was fully
Alright,
aware of
so
that
who wants to
situation
try
and
King's
actually
magical
appreciated the
changing
bit.
first.
I guess I'll give it a go.
Wow, you look mediocre. If you ever need a sunburn, give me a call.
I don't want a sunburn.
Should have thought of that before I decided I hate you. Don't interact with the sun. She's just like that.
Gangle, wait.
Oh.
Oh, my eye! I'll get it.
Hey there! If you want to find my sunken treasure chest, you'll have to try better than that.
What?
Is that Charlie from fucking Smiling Friends?
So, I was just talking with my brother here, and yeah, you are definitely not getting our sunken treasure chest. Definitely not.
Do I even want your treasure chest? It's not like there's anything to spend money on.
I'm the one that tells lies! Dude, you ruined it.
Is that your treasure?
Dude, no! They took everything! That was my entire life savings, dude! Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. That was everything. Oh my god!
Did you find it?
Nah, somebody plundered it before I could.
What?
What? Oh, wait, you're right!
What was that for?
Oh, let me think. There's that time you ran me over with a steamroller, the time you pushed Gangle into a pool of piranhas, when you set me on fire, mailed me a pipe bomb, threw me into an active volcano.
Yay, pipe bomb.
I could go on.
Aren't you supposed to be miserable about your ability to choose your own body or something?
Aren't you supposed to be causing trouble for everyone?
Oh.
I've been starting to think that maybe the ability to change is fine. Not needing to commit to one thing all the time.
How about that?
And if I do still have problems, I talk about them with the people I trust.
Good thing I don't have any problems then.
Where are you going?
Anywhere you losers won't yap my ear off.
Oh no.
Hello there! How's the shrimp NPC?
Why is football? Oh!
Shrimp. A shrimp.
As the shrimp NPC gets cooked. Why is football calling upon me? Huh? Could that be... Wait a minute. I'm staying quiet. Could that be... Don't buffer now. Don't buffer now. Don't do this to me. No! No, 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 no. What?
Fingers.
Is he freaking out? Is he hallucinating? What's going on?
Tripping.
So he was... Is he that afraid that he's freaking out? Is he abstracting?
He's
No. 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 The style changed the... No. No. Dreaming?
I'm 90% sure he is abstracting because now his face is on the hallucinations.
That was...
Way to interrupt my nap.
Can we talk?
Your what?
Yeah. He's not actually an NPC. He's a human. Like us.
Yes, I know. Getting stuck with a blank mannequin body of all things. Kane completely overlooked me. But because of this, I was able to, well, I think I found the way to leave.
The way to leave?
Yes, the way to leave the circus and get back to the real world.
Yes, but please, keep it discreet. If Kane catches on, I doubt he'll ever let us get this far again.
That's why we came to you. We thought you might have a key to the Chinese room.
The Chinese room?
Yes, we're gonna need a place to talk without Kane listening in on us. I have a working theory that Kane will commit to a bit no matter what. And if the bit is to not know what's in the Chinese room, he'll stick to it.
I guess I'll check. These are all the keys I have where I don't know what they go to.
Wait, don't you want to come with us? This could be our one chance to finally leave all this behind.
Sure, why not?
So that is the process
Where
of
even is
abstracting.
Kane? He might be suspicious of us even being here.
He's probably in his office, planning adventures.
How do we even know we can trust this guy? Has he done anything to prove he's human?
I've been here longer than any of you. I, helped create this place. I'll explain more when we're in the room, but for now, please just trust me. You will not regret it.
Am I doing this wrong? None of these even fit in the keyhole.
Has anybody even tried just...
Oh, thank God.
What?
Okay, well, it's open. Let's just get inside before Kane sees us.
I'll go get Kinger.
We can fill him in later. I don't really know if I'm, ready to face him again after what happened.
What?
We've
Ooh.
both done things we're not proud of.
All right. Convince me.
Am I accurate?
I'm
about
one of the
beta?
original programmers of the Digital Circus.
I think so.
I was part of a team of experts employed by C&A to bring this place to life. Kinger was one of my co-workers, you know, back when he was still...
You really think Kinger worked with
Oh my god, you were right.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
I can see it.
Well, as production went on, the higher-ups at C&A started getting untrustworthy. They began forcibly hooking my fellow co-workers up to the computer in special stasis pods that would keep them alive and analyze their brains. Just awful stuff.
I'm gonna shoot you down and say none of us are CNA employees. How would we have gotten hooked up to this big machine just by putting on a headset?
That's what I wondered as well. But then I remembered that C&A was planning on expanding development. Last I remember, I was asking too many questions, and then poof, I was here. They're probably doing the same to anyone that stumbles into that office. Kane is an AI.
Yeah, I think we all got that.
An AI specifically created to keep your minds active. But he's just as much of a prisoner as you are. One that, won't be able to leave with us.
Just get to the meat and tell us exactly how we're gonna leave if we're all hooked up to stasis pods.
Yes, of course. So, I did some digging, and I discovered that the stasis pods and the virtual world are both run in the same program. So, theoretically, if we were to access the master console hidden deep within Kane's office, we could terminate it and forcibly awaken everyone who's hooked up. Well, obviously, except for Kane.
How do we get into Kane's office?
We'll need to steal the key from Kane, and we'll also need
Are
administrative
they setting up to
privileges.
kill Kane?
I believe you're good at obtaining keys.
I think so.
Okay. You know what's gonna happen when we do all this? Kane's gonna pop out and say, "Congratulations on beating the Escape the Circus adventure," and everything's gonna go back to the way it always was.
I've been watching you. All of you. Every trial, every moment of joy, every abstraction. I wish I could have come to you sooner, but I didn't want to potentially ruin our only chance at escape by telling you before I knew exactly how we were gonna do it. I'm not a creation of Kane. I've suffered just as much as the rest of you. I know this all sounds crazy, but if you follow me, you will see freedom. I'll also draw a face on myself, so you can tell me apart from any other blank NPCs.
Oh,
Beautiful.
What should we call you? Do you have a name?
I do. My name is Abel.
What?
Hey!
Like, is that the name you picked? Or...
Yeah, I thought it would be cool. But anyway, first things first. We need to get that key. In order to get the key,
Okay,
you're
so
going
that
to
goes
need
by
to
Jax
isolate
being
Kane.
a CNA
Try
IT
getting him
guy.
alone. Someplace where he'll feel comfortable confiding in you.
Hey, Kane, you around?
Oh, hey, Jax. I didn't know you could ask if I was around like that. Good job.
You wanna get dinner together?
Gasp! A human wanting to hang out with me? How could I possibly turn down such an offer?
So, where you wanna... Whoa!
So, Jax, what you want to talk about, friendo? Wait, Jax! I wanted to ask you about the adventures. What do you think I should do to make them more appealing to the Zooble and the Pomni?
I think
We should figure out what to order first. Conversation can happen after we've loaded up on digital nutrients.
Then you're going to want to ask him about his hobbies. Odds are he'll get so excited that you care about him, he'll freeze up, and you'll be able to grab the key from inside his mouth.
Inside where?
What are your thoughts on cedar smoked salmon? I cedar smoked salmon, but I hardly know her smoked salmon.
Do you have any secret hobbies?
Secret hobbies?
Yeah, like things you do on your own that you'd be interested in talking about.
Why, I didn't think a human would ever want to ask me about my... This is the most phantasmical moment of my... What you doing there, Jax?
Have I ever told you how it's my dream to get eaten by you?
What?
That's a weird thing to say and want.
Do you really believe it? I mean, everything he says?
I just want to know what Kinger thinks of all this.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
How much do you know about Kinger?
Huh? Oh, I probably know about as much as everybody else, but he's also helped me through some of my hardest times here. Is it weird to say I trust him the most out of everybody?
No, that's not weird at all. I had a similar experience, and I think he might know more about this place than he lets on.
Yeah, he has been here longer than anyone else. And I don't know, I think it's kind of strange that Abel isn't interested in him at all.
Like I said, things between us are complicated. I would love to be able to work alongside him again, and you're right to think he has knowledge about this place. It's just, I made a promise.
Where did he pull that
What's
from?
going to happen to the people in the cellar? Like Kofmo and Ribbit?
I don't know. But let's hope for the best, right? And here we are, the Administrator Zone.
Well, so they clearly are an admin if they're able to open it up.
But like I was saying, this Macroverse place really intrigues me. And these photos are all I have of the location. I'm obsessed with them. I just wish I had more info on the location so I could accurately recreate it. Too bad they cut me off, right?
Yeah, what a shame.
So, what's your takeaway from all this?
What?
What's your takeaway from all this? Is it that I'm actually a cool guy with cool hobbies and not that much different from you beautiful humans?
Sure.
Wowee! I'm so glad we understand each other a little more. I really am trying my best to make you guys happy, and being appreciated for that just makes me want to celebrate by giving you guys anything you ask for. How's that sound?
Sounds good. This was a nice dinner and everything, but could I go back to the circus? The gals and I were gonna do something which may or may not be a surprise for a special certain ringmaster we want to show our appreciation for.
Gasp! Say no more!
How long is Jax gonna take? I feel like we've been standing
I
here
think
for
the Macroverse
hours.
is like the actual exit.
Should we
Or at least a way to
tell
like remember
Kinger
who you were.
what's happening? I feel bad not including him in any of this.
We're supposed to follow Abel's instructions. It probably couldn't hurt to at least give him a warning, though, just to get him into the right headspace. Oh my god.
Oh, hi Gangle. Hi Zubul. You startled me.
So, we may have discovered something you'll want to hear about.
We found a way to leave the circus. We're currently preparing everything, but we need to keep it quiet so Kane doesn't stop us.
Yeah, what she said.
I feel like wording it like that is...
Leave the circus? How would you... No, that doesn't make sense.
We met up with Abel. He says he was one of the original programmers, and he knows how to shut off the game and free us.
Oh no, what's...
Who?
We'll continue this conversation later. Just thought I'd give you a heads up.
I am never doing anything for you guys ever again.
Where's Kane?
Worry not, my dear damsel. I think I stopped him from checking up on us for a while, so no need for your distraction anymore. You're welcome.
In other words, you just made us have to wait longer to do our job. Also, don't call me that.
What's the rush? You got someone waiting for you outside?
Don't you?
Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
how many administrator passes should I get?
6.
Yeah, 6.
Are you sure? Giving Kinger access to the main console could be dangerous, considering his mental state.
Will it be dark in there?
I suppose it will be somewhat dim, but...
Then yes. I want us all to have one.
All right, if you say so.
The dark. I think I get it now.
Whatever happens, I'm going to put my trust in Kinger.
He's got a lot of wisdom buried in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, when he uses it responsibly.
Oh, what?
It's nothing. Let's go find the others.
Huh?
Hey,
Ooh,
don't
juicy.
keep information from us if you know something. What happened between you and Kinger?
It'll be clear soon enough.
What?
So, did you distract Kane?
I took care of that.
He thinks he took care of that, but we really have no way of knowing.
Such little faith in me. Goodness.
Oh, I wonder why. If this whole thing gets messed up because of you, I swear to God.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
let's just all follow Mr. Obvious Twist Villain instead.
Now wait, hold on. You think...
Let's all just calm down and be a team here. Pomni's got administrator passes for everyone. We're all in this together.
And
Why do they look like that?
Wait, Pomni.
Huh?
Did you say something?
Oh no.
We're going to have to trust that whatever Jax did will keep him distracted. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold these without Kane knowing.
oh,
So,
wait a minute.
it's
I
time.
found a twist.
Let's go to Kane's office. Kane always did have trouble with cube collisions, for some reason. All right, just how we went over it. You first.
Me? Why me?
Jax? Everything's gonna be okay.
Fine. Ball me up.
Oh, like basketball.
Oh, that's cool.
Jax, wait. Jax, wait.
Zoo ball.
I want Kinger to go before me.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, Pomni, don't feel like I need to go before you just because I have the right of way in a four-way uncontrolled intersection.
Just trust me. You want to get somewhere dark?
You can say that again.
So, how are you getting up?
I'm not, but I trust all of you to make the right choice.
When we all get out, I'll buy you a beer.
Make the right choice.
What's going on?
Whew.
That is such
I
an
was getting kinda
odd
worried something was
out-of-pocket
happening
thing
down
to
there.
say.
Sound like it, like dialogue looping, you know?
Time for me to serve my purpose, I guess.
Make the right choice.
Ooh, balls.
Animation
What are the
rigs?
worlds-
Wait, is
looking at
that supposed to be
folder.
for the abstraction?
Dude, Kane's office is lit.
Yeah.
Also, why does it look like... Yep. It's just a park.
Skyboxes?
Was that like an actual park? That was an actual parking lot.
Yeah.
It's the adventures.
Abel said the door to the main console was behind the bookshelf.
You alright?
I'm great.
Are they gonna forego shutting off the server because of the abstracted?
I guess this is it. We're leaving the circus.
No, I think I know what's gonna happen. I'm keeping my mouth shut though.
Look, Jax is gonna fuck something up.
For a very specific reason.
Are we still gonna be friends when we're out there?
Why wouldn't we be?
It's just gonna be strange. I've only known you like this. Will it be the same when it's real?
It always was real. Everything we felt, everything we've done, everything we are. It'll never leave us. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yay, lesbianism.
Thank you.
It was said
always
by
being there when I needed.
Michael and Lizzie that there is no romantic relationships. So that
Damn
is,
it.
Yeah. Players inside the circus. Blue button will end the game and disconnect all players. But it's disconnect all players.
Kinger, do you want to make the choice?
The choice of what?
Are you sure he's all the way here?
Hey, yeah, wait. Don't we all want to press leave? Why leave it up to him?
What if there's something we don't know? Maybe we should give it a little more time?
Oh, yeah. I love pressing buttons. You, want me to press one of those too?
I don't know.
Am I missing something? We all want to leave, right?
Jax is...
Yeah, we do. It's just, what if it's a trick or something?
Why would there be a trick console in Kane's office? Like, no matter what we press, Kane's gonna know we were here. We should push it.
Hold on.
Is Jax gonna
Let's just wait a second and go over everything we know, and maybe we can vote on it or something?
Wait, what?
What did you just do?
Congratulations, my little cattywampus cucumbers! You picked the good ending, where you realize you'd rather stay with me than go back to that pesky old macroverse or whatever we decide to call it. I knew you'd make the right choice.
You mean this was all...
An adventure, yes, and one I've been cooking up for a good long while. Great job playing your part, Abel.
All in a good day's work. By the way, you think I could get a raise after that performance?
Oh, you're getting too smart. Time to delete.
None of that was true. The CNA stuff, the pods, the way out.
A fabrication of my incredible world-building skills.
I was right? I can't believe I was right!
What would have happened if we picked the other button?
Oh, I didn't put too much thought into that one, cause I knew you'd never pick it. So I left that up to Bubble.
I made it take you to Shrimp Town.
Yeah, it was gonna take you to Shrimp Town.
You dirty liar! You scumbag! You made me... You got in my head. You just lie about everything, don't you?
Huh?
You can mess with our minds too, can't you? the stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else!
Our names?
Now, hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it. If I did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Hey! I didn't say anything like that! Come on, guys! You know I'm just here to have fun. Questioning's over. Your prize is this lovely gift basket of soaps and lotions. Stay fragrant, have a good light. Fragrant night. Bye!
What? No.
Oh.
No! No!
Oh, that is perfect.
No, they can't. No!
Oh, how beautiful.
Goose, you can't do this to me!
Oh,
Are you,
that is
bro?
absolutely beautiful.
Oh my god!
Yes!
What the fuck?
Yes!
No!
Okay.
Glitch! Say no! That cements it! No!
Oh my god!
No! This can't be post-credit scene, please! Please!
Oh no,
Something!
Shit's over!
No, oh no, it's done, bro. It's done, so. It is done, so, bro. It is over.
No!
Oh my god!
No!
Why?
Yes!
You two are being like Pain and Jax right now in that ending. What the fuck is this?
Why?
Stop this shit. Oh.
Post-abstraction, what?
Oh my god, bro.
I called this, but what?
What the fuck was that? What was that?
I should have seen that.
Bro.
I should have noticed this all coming. I was like, oh, you're gonna bait and switch. Just what?
I knew. As soon as they went in that room, I knew Jax was gonna press that button. I knew
What
it.
was the flashbacks? What was he remembering?
He was probably remembering his real life. I think that he pressed that button. I think that he. Hold on.
Was he in a fatal accident? And this was his consciousness uploaded to save his.
Exactly.
The layers.
That's
the
what I've been
layers.
saying for literal years. None of y'all fucking listened. I have been saying there is most likely fucking accidents. They put them there for reasons. Like that fucking there's a show that is based on that concept. They take people that are dying or dead, they upload their consciousness and put them in like this virtual simulation. And they are like somewhat aware of it. Some aren't. They like don't quite grasp that concept, but some people do. I have been saying this.
What the fuck was that?
Another thing though, because we saw what his eyes looked like after that like whole acid trip he just had. Is that what it's supposed to look like if you're getting close to abstraction?
Yes.
He's abstracted.
It's just a high ass trip.
It would not end.
Yep. Because no, go back to it. Go back to the trip. Because at a certain point, like halfway through, we see his face start appearing more in the fucking tripping.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I mean, this. I don't know if this will like lighten the mood, but I took this fucking screenshot, and when I was having him like, Jax, bro, why are you trying not to laugh? That's mad disrespectful. Try not to laugh. But when he's in that scene and he closes his eyes and he smiles,
kidding me,
I'm like,
Goose?
bro.
You can't be doing that to me.
Yes, this is perfect.
I knew something was up. I knew something was up as soon as that
Oh
scene
my
had
God.
happened. But what the heck, Goose?
Oh,
Goose,
God,
why are you
bro.
doing this to me? My beating heart.
The full. We're milking the fans. Do you know how much
The
content this brings in?
The two things.
People.
But
Can we-
Goose
can
at
we
the
all
same
agree?
time. Goose at the same time. Why did
Can we
you
all
kill?
agree?
Why did you kill the
Nobody
concept
gets a
of
happy
Abel
ending.
for me?
And you can we all
Also,
yeah, okay. Fuck
Sorry.
me. Goddamn.
Sorry.
Calm your ass down.
No.
You go first, though. Go ahead.
I have to look at Not's reaction at that, bro, because I was like 10 seconds behind because I had to use the bathroom.
Oh my
Oh,
god, that was
can we all agree that the
Oh, let me see this.
the two things that happened? Well, okay, the two things that caught me off guard was Kane calling Bubble a good boy at the beginning, and the second was when Jax was like, "I've always had the dream of you eating me."
What would have happened?
What the fuck? What is with this poor fucking comment?
I never pick it.
He was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird."
that Kane was setting the ship.
Yeah, it was gonna take you to Shrimp Town.
There was no way that this man would leave for any good reason. That man is an AI. There's no fucking reason to leave.
Also, it looked like he was falling in love with Jax because of that fucking ass scene, bro. He's like, "Oh, you care about me as a human. I like that." It's fucking, I hate it.
Also, give Jax
Mess
eyebrows,
with our
man.
minds too, can't you?
I hate it
Stupid
so much.
sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else.
Now,
No, hold on, guys.
they've shown up a lot when he's been extra expressive.
The ability to add temporary modifiers.
Notice the way he was
to
freaking out whenever Pomni
Yeah.
mentioned the names. Oh my
If I did
god.
anything more,
Bro.
trust me, it
Bro.
would not end well.
I still want to know what Kinga was thinking.
He keeps no.
He said at the end, he said Scratch was
No,
the first
hold
subtract.
on,
What does that
hold on.
mean?
I have a theory. I have a theory on Kinger. You guys have probably said this, but listen, I have a theory that this man, like, there is something in that code that is designed to fuck up his memory in light, which is why he's always in the dark. Because as soon
No,
as
that's a thing. That's a canonical thing. That's not a theory. That's an actual thing that happens.
And the thing is that
Yes.
now after
it's
the
for
stupid
a
sauce
reason.
and everything else that we were talking about in the vegan stuff, like as soon as the stupid sauce stuff happened, it was like it's obvious. It's obvious that this is Kane has more power than he's saying.
What the
Yes,
exactly.
The reason I'm saying that they wipe his memory in the light, it's for a reason.
It's not
Because
wiping.
he
I
has
think
been
it's
here for-
it's stalling. I think it's stalling. It's not full wiping. It's stalling because the mind is still
he
in the
knows
system.
something. He knows the way out. He knows the way out.
And it's
Jax was
definitely-
losing it though.
It's definitely not full memory wipe because if it was, he wouldn't know who any of the people he's talking to are even in the light. And again, at the end, when he mentioned the abstraction, that just proves that his memory isn't gone.
Even
It's
with
not
that,
gone,
even
it's
with
just
that,
like- yeah, like
I
Nat
think
said,
he was
delayed,
trying to
like,
warn
stalled.
Pomni that something was up. Because
I know, we know that. Well, I mean, I thought that was obvious that he was trying to warn her, and then he was like, "Wait, what was happening?" Because he stepped out into
So
the bloody light, bro, the blimey ass light.
but he's saying
good
this.
lord.
He's
The
saying
fucking
this while
light.
being blinded.
But that's
So
it.
how did he? How
if
did
I
he remember?
did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
Okay.
Scratch.
It's definitely,
Oh.
again, he's definitely, there's definitely more that we know because,
Like that.
I mean,
Come on, guys.
the whole
Come on,
reason,
just hear
Abel wasn't actually Abel and he was keeping Kinger away for a reason. Because he knows,
Wait, Scratch. Why do you think he brought up Scratch after he's mentioned the fucking name and remembering it would not make it go well? That's why this Scratch
have
person
the ability
fucking
to add temporary
short-circuited and
modifiers
shit.
to make adventures more interesting.
Scratch found out their name
But that's
and
it.
fucking extracted
If
because of
I
it.
did anything more, trust me,
Or that.
it would not end well.
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Hey, I didn't say anything like
God.
that. Come on, guys.
Wait. Okay, this is kind of a random
here's the
theory
thing,
that I feel like might
completely
not make
breaks it.
sense.
Kane is messing with him because how is it that Kinger now is remembering the first abstraction?
Ooh.
Kane acknowledges that this is the case. They are in blinding light. How is Kinger remembering with that light in his eyes, in his face? He has coherence.
I just had a different theory that's kind of random.
Mhm.
And this involves the abstracting and the NPCs and the people. This was a theory I had a while back when we met Gummy Goo. But my theory was that when people go there, right, when their consciousness gets sent there and they become people, not NPCs, what happens after abstraction was my theory was that their consciousness then get transported into NPCs. And he does that thing with the memory wipe, so they don't even know they're human. Which is why that theory of mine spiked up when Gummigoo saw himself and started freaking out.
But we don't see a room for Gummigoo though. Unless you're saying
which is true. Which is true. But also we haven't seen all of the inside of there. We haven't seen all of the people there. We haven't seen all the rooms. I mean, we only just saw.
You don't think
we
that
only
Ragatha,
just saw Rivet's
Jax,
room,
or even Zooble or Gangle wouldn't be like, oh, there's these other rooms that have the crosses off. Oh, look, it's a gummy bear type alligator. Like, you don't think they would have been like, oh, it's weird that I'm seeing this face again.
Well, no. Here's the thing, because he might not have looked like that as a person. He might just look like that as an NPC. Because that's just what the NPC looks like. But I'm saying his consciousness.
Can one of us go through episode 1, look at the doors, see if there's anything that has the same color palette as Gummigoo?
Not even the same color palette. Again, it wasn't about his looks. It was about the fact that I feel like it might be a consciousness thing. Because what if we have a bunch of these mannequins that have these different like motives and different everything, is because when the people abstract, they get put into the NPCs.
Wait, is Kane purposefully triggering people to lose their minds so he has other NPCs so that he can learn?
That's what I was thinking. And that's what I was thinking. And the fact that he does that to Kinger made me think that even more. Because what if all these people are actually NPCs? What if they are real people? But they don't know that they're real people because he makes them lose their memory, and he tells everyone around that they're just NPCs.
What if there's a subset of the code that we're not realizing? That he is
That's what I'm saying.
Kane is intentionally made to torment and torture, but he's looking for the love and adoration of those around him. Because notice the company was silencing people who had done that, and Kane was throwing people into the the CNA was throwing people into the cryopods to go over and this is.
But here's the thing with the CNA and the workers.
Kane would then be a warden, so him going over and scrubbing people's memories, scrubbing everything else that's going on. And the thing is who's not to say that these self-prescribed titles and stuff like that are anything but the reprogramming. I feel like the memory scene that we're seeing now is actually Jax remembering. Kinger referring to Scratch, I feel like is yet again another thing where that's an actual memory because Kane goes over and does this. But here's the thing: this is now the second time that Kane has gone over and said that, like, who knows what'll happen? Oh, it'll be really bad if this really was to happen. And he realizes the severity of what's being said, but he didn't break this time.
The thing is, because he says that, right? And he has this NPC person, whoever they are, pretend to be this Abel, and has these planned out sheets, right? But on top of that, he has those pictures, right? And in the beginning, when we saw Pomni go through the exit and have all those flashes into this office, and we saw the headset, right? That looks so similar to those pictures. So I feel like he does know, and he's just acting like a shit list because he doesn't want them to know that he does know.
The thing is that he talked about the macroverse as well, which was, again, if we're to believe everything that Kane is saying, because it's obvious that Kane is lying, we now have to go over and break down everything that Kane is saying at face value to go over and come to the conclusion of whether or not there is merit. Because if there's no merit to what's being said, then we might as well just go over and assume that the entirety of the narrative is a lie. Again, if Kane is going over and bringing attention to these cryopods and toying with the theories of us as the viewer, we might as well go over and say that we as the viewer are characters in the Amazing Digital Circus as well, because we're being roped into this as well. Kane knows he's playing to the audience, and he's pandering to us specifically. So who's to know that anything that we're seeing is even canon to begin with, and that episode 9 is like, oh, well, look at this! Thank you for watching my beautiful display. Why don't you tune in sometime? I feel like there's so many different ways that this can go.
this is completely irrelevant, but my brain is still on a high because there's a suction cup man thing happening tomorrow for 5 Nations. And my fucking brain is like, all this shit's happening at the exact same time. I can't like focus. I
We
feel
are
like the
living in the
fucking
current
FNAF
peak
man
of
that's
the era of YouTube. This is our current era. Oh, but
Goose, you are evil. That's the worst cliffhanger so far.
So the thing is that Jax is closer to abstracting, got snapped out of it.
Yep.
I feel like now the question is now knowing that this is the case, because no one knows that he's that close to abstracting, but they understand it. And I find it insanely convenient that now of all times, one of Kane's dialogue and adventures specifically calls back to Jax. Now my question is, why is there a hole in the room? Was that just Jax going insane? Or is this something more than all of that?
I feel like, okay, this is something I was just thinking about, but I feel like we don't talk about enough because Goose was saying that it was also very much inspired from I have no mouth, therefore I must scream, or but I must scream, or whatever. And I was looking into it, right? And you know, a lot of the stuff that happened in the show so far is a lot of stuff that is very correlated to that game or that series or whatever. And I was thinking about it, right? Because I've never really seen it, but it talks about like 5 people and this computer this sentient computer is like torturing these people
because it was made out
and
of hatred. It was a war program.
yeah, but it said that he killed off 4 of them, not all of them. And it's got me thinking, right? Because all these people abstract from the circus, and Kane's reaction is just, oh, there goes another one down the hole. And so far, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have like 6 people left in the circus.
Wait.
What if he's just purposely waiting for them to abstract so he can have one last person? Maybe that could be Kinger. I don't know, but just to have
something else.
Something
no,
like.
is... Remember what you were talking about with the NPCs? Let's scale that up a moment.
Yeah.
Who's not to say that Kinger is the only one left as the original consciousness, and everyone else is a recycled conscious?
But then why would they be getting these kind of visions?
Because that's the memory of the original life. How are they going to remember the previous lives they've had within the circus? They're going to remember the core one because it's their mind that's being used.
So
even then, Kane orchestrated this, has everything set up so intently, so knowledgeable, knows about this. How do we even trust that the system that he explained was accurate? And here's the thing. He intentionally had it set up so that Jax specifically would go to him. He would specifically have Jax filling that role. Jax is already on the breaking point. This could have made it worse. This could have made it better. But why specifically have Jax run interception? Right? Was he trying to save Jax? Because notice, Jax goes to walk away, then the NPC shows up.
Oh my god.
And then as he's abstracting, mysteriously the timing works out so that the NPC, along with Pomni and Ragatha, knock on the door.
Yeah. I know.
I feel like I feel like there's way too much here, and that yet again, Fox, what did I say as the premiere started? We're gonna get everything and nothing at the same time, yet again. And as much
we're learning more.
As much as I'm saying, This is more of a what than anything else.
This is beautiful, my friend. This is what I've been waiting for.
I didn't expect to go over and get roped along and then just ultimately ripped out of my seat when I saw those end credits roll. Because there's no way. There's no way. There has to be a part 2 or something.
When I jumped whenever the credits just started playing. I was like, Gooseworth, you can't be doing that. What the fuck?
Go back in my stream. Soft, go back in my stream. You will see my reaction.
Oh yeah, no. Whenever I started speaking again, that was literally my second reaction after I just like undeafened.
Congratulations, my little.
My words were.
No, go back.
My words were.
I said, but continue.
Picked the good ending.
My words were. What the fuck was that?
Go back and watch my reaction.
You'd rather stay with me than
Oh,
go
I
back
did.
to that pesky old.
Oh, I did. Whenever the credits
whatever we
rolled.
decide to call it.
And even then, he intentionally keeps using the term macroverse. And he forcefully had Jax go over and ask, and then he talked with Jax specifically about these images and stuff like that he has from the outside world. So is he lying about that? Does he not want to know, or is he actually trying to imitate it? But he also seems really aggravated that he got cut. So could it be that Kane is also a consciousness that is overwritten by a computer program? Like, I
knew you'd make the
way
right
too
choice.
much behind
You mean
this.
was all
An adventure, yes, and one I've been cooking up for a good long while.
Sheesh. Yeah, so
Oh,
that is
my
that
goodness.
is. But notice
That
blue
is
and
abstract.
red. Notice blue and red.
Oh.
Yeah, I was noticing that closer to the end. Like everything is blue and red, like that entire episode.
You guys are talking about blue and red. Oh, I just ran upstairs. Okay. You guys are talking about blue and red. That made me think about something. Hold on. That made me think about something.
But even with
That made me think about the end with Pomni, right?
Yeah.
She is originally the person who mainly goes up to make this decision. But what does she do? Give somebody else a decision, and then that happens. There's something with that. That's all I need to say. It's not gonna go how my brother. I'll be right back.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
talk?
Your what?
Yeah. He's not actually an NPC. He's a human. Like us.
Yes, I know. Getting stuck with a blank mannequin body of all things. Kane completely overlooked me.
Okay, I want to see if there's any gives to this.
Things. Kane
Well, I mean, hey, we got an
overlooked
official
me.
look at his room.
But because of this, I was able to,
Not really. You didn't see
I think
much.
I found the way to leave.
Box. That isn't much.
Never mind.
So it looks
Quite a
like-
bit.
Is that,
So,
is that a laptop? Or a book? Why
It's
is
like
it
a book.
facing away from... That is such an odd way to place that, though. If that...
It looks like a
It could be a
book.
book. It could be a book.
Why does... It looks like a nursery.
Oh, ew. You're right. It kind of does.
So... My
Like, this
question
feels
is...
like more. It would be like a like. Gotta say it. It'd be like more like Ragatha's room. If anything.
Okay, so my thing for this is, so is it just the avatar that the person has that is the embodiment of their insecurity, or does their room also echo that? Because Kaufmo's was almost completely empty. except for stuff on the floor. So, was Jax abused and feels like he can't share anything about himself because he feels like he... Could it be that he feels like he can't be... like, he can't find things interesting?
Oh, man. There's a lot to take in right now.
Even then, the hole that's obviously in the room, was that what connected?
There's a wait. Hold on. I do have a good question though.
Or
why are the hands coming from the wall and
from
not from
around?
the hole?
Well, because again, he's losing his mind.
Yeah. He's not actually an NPC. He's a human, like us.
Yeah, see,
Like,
that freaks me out. It comes from like around the hole. That is some Looney Tunes shit right there.
And it's weird because as that's happening, one of the scenes is the hand peeling back. No, okay, so that's just the glove. So is that the derealization that was happening?
Oh my goodness gracious, my babies. My babies. Oh, also when I was watching it, and the able person in quotes was like, no, we can't let Kinger do anything. I was shaking my plush and I was like, Kinger, what did you do? What did you do?
Okay, but the thing is that Kane was also sowing down everyone's mind about Kinger. Don't trust Kinger. So Kinger acting and being aloof. But again, the inconsistency there. So it has to be...
I know he was saying Kinger was crazy and stuff, but I didn't think he said directly to not trust him.
Wait, no, we were here. We should push it.
Hold on.
And also, I thought Jax was more the one calling Kinger crazy.
Go over everything we know and
yeah, no, it was mostly Jax that called Kinger crazy.
On it or something.
He's getting more relatable each episode,
right,
dude.
I'm gonna slow this down and I'm gonna look at the flash frames to see if maybe. Where is this?
I was questioning what this is all about.
Oh yeah, you know this joke for me.
Wait, did you see
It's a residential neighborhood.
No, I was told about the Game Awards, but I never seen the Game Awards.
Bro, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 destroyed everyone.
Oh yeah, the Expedition game. I've actually, unironically, never seen that game.
Dispatch got
Well, actually, Nat was making a point that since Dispatch came out so much later in the game, that it might be for next year, not for this year. So, which is a fair point.
They could get, if they can keep like updating updates, they could get for.
Oh boy, how are we doing? How are we doing these Digital Circus Bridge?
I think you like Rousey. Oh wow.
How are we gonna do scenes like this?
So my theory is that they are at least this is ported digital consciousness. I feel like Jax might have gotten into an accident.
They got Kinger. They got Kinger.
So there was a neighborhood.
Okay. They got Kinger. They got Kinger.
So
I'm fine.
Wait. So does Jax now know that he's dead, and is closing it because he knows that if it ends, he's gonna be dead? Is that what this is?
Go over everything we know.
That's a good theory, though. Them being
I
dead
originally
and just
I
stuck.
originally I originally thought that maybe he was like this because he had literally nobody, and the only way to keep the somewhat people that would actually be around him were them. That's what I was thinking, but maybe I'm not thinking hard enough.
Because the
But there's just flashes of like the roads though.
But even then, with how the flashes occur, it doesn't make sense.
You should pause on them though.
Well, I did
Oh.
pause.
A trick or something.
I wasn't looking. I wasn't here.
Yeah. Okay. So
I didn't get to see well enough. Bro. Like tweaking. Bro.
I hate how he's getting more relatable each episode. I hate it. It's not.
Bro,
it's
when
not funny anymore.
when he started having a panic attack, I felt that in my soul. Like the breathing, the subconsciously falling behind people. What if that's just somebody's random house?
I mean, who in
Gotta
their right mind
correlate
would
with
go into
something.
an area like this and dox themselves? If there's like, we know that there's
No,
gonna be
no.
geoguessers that are gonna be like, oh, look,
I'm
look
not
at this.
saying like I'm not saying like that's the person who takes the picture's house. I'm saying what if it's just a random house?
Just the path that was being
Just
taken.
yeah, it was.
But why
yeah.
would this be important to Jax though? Why is he freaking out? Because he goes this way, right? Maybe he's leaving where he goes and he goes into the woods, and that's where the accident happens.
Pause on the other ones.
There's only two, I think.
Or what, the other one?
There's more. There's a few more.
I thought there was other ones that he saw. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh gosh.
Okay, so this
Okay,
is
that's more of
closer-
like a clearer picture and a closer.
He's
Wait.
turning towards the
Whoa!
house.
Wait! You went too fast. There's something I was trying to analyze in that picture. Something I was trying to analyze. Oh, his eyes, bro. Oh gosh, bro, I feel so bad. Oh,
What's
okay,
the-
there's a bright light.
Well, so it does dim down so you can see it better, but it's weird because again, it's always these impact flashes. Though even then, you see
Okay,
it
this
on
is
the
kind
hood,
of-
so that's rendered in. Are these not actually real places?
Wait. Okay, this is kind of random, but if we're talking about characters dying, right?
Yeah.
And at least from his position, I don't know if it seems like maybe he's driving the car or maybe he's a passenger. But what if the accident thing is real? What if he was driving a car and the reason why he feels so much guilt towards Ribbit is because they were in the car with him and he killed both of them in a car accident?
The thing is that he also, I can see it.
We don't know a lot about them though, and all we know is that when Jax, I mean, he can look at anybody else's thing. I mean, he felt kind of bad about Kaufmo's, but he felt devastated by Ribbits.
Well, we don't fully know the extent of what happened with Ribbit. We know that there's more of a
We
connection
don't,
between
but we know
them,
that
but-
he's very close to them, and all we know is that they're gone or abstracted or whatever. But if we're actually basing it off of something like this, I feel like personally the reason why he would have so much more guilt
Ribbits
is
into
because
cellar.
of that.
Ribbits into cellar.
Yeah, that was confirmed.
Well, but even
Mhm.
with that, there's something really weird ongoing because when you pay attention to the scene where he's freaking out in the theater, on the mirror, people spotted on the mirror. You see the kind of like a smear text, like when like the glass fogs up, you can see like a hidden message. It was like, this is a chill, buddy, or chill
Oh,
out,
yeah.
buddy. And there's something imposed of Ribbit. So is it that Ribbit's really gone? Like what's going on here that Ribbit somehow interacts with that, or was that something that was left there by Ribbit previously? I doubt it, because you actually see within the smears of it, you actually see Ribbit imposed on the mirror. So is it that abstraction is a little more than just people dying, or are they fully incorporated into the system at that point? Why is it that the mirror is doing that? Is that Kane messing with everyone? And again, I really do believe, because of the amount of fourth wall breaks that happened within the show currently, that Kane is very much well aware that we are watching and that he's pandering to us as much as everything else. So who's not to say episode 9 comes out, there's some stuff going on, but it's like the biggest thing that's going to really hit everyone is, oh yeah, they were real within universe, but the universe isn't real. I made this to entertain you. It's like I feel like this can go so many different ways. But part of me is wondering if the thing that Jax can't be forgiven for is that he had gotten into an accident, and it's not the reason he can't be forgiven isn't because he did something to anyone else, but maybe before he had entered the circus, he accidentally killed someone, and he feels like he cannot be forgiven. Like, he cannot be forgiven because he killed someone. Because the thing is,
real question is, who did he kill?
So here's the thing. You see the residential area, and there's a sign that says 20 miles per hour, children at play.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
What if he accidentally killed a kid? And the reason why we see the woods being a thing now is that not only did he die, but he also hit the body.
Oh, Walton File shit is this?
But how would?
Oh my god, this show is dark.
But how would that? How would that on to the car accident thing you were talking about before?
He could have buried the body and then wrecked it. Or in freaking out, crashed, the body got misplaced, and he had died. Or was dying and got ported into the system. Because the weird thing was that Goose also made mention, and again, I feel like at this point, we cannot make a determined and distinct definition as to whether or not any narrator in this, or any perspective in this, can be trusted. Because we can't trust Kane. We can't trust anyone independently unless Kane's grasp on everyone's mind lets up.
But then I'm still lost, though. So then why at the beginning, when Pomni's going through those exit doors and freaking out, we see that headset by that computer?
Here, and I'll try to rewind to the first the residential area. And here's the thing, it's like we see the area that Pomni was at, and she freaks out and keeps running. And even then it says caution. Usually it's more of a like advisory. Like,
well, no, a lot of signs will say caution because you want to be cautious if there are more active kids in that area.
Let's just...
And a lot of caution signs are orange.
I feel like
so it's not that it's not accurate, but
yeah, I feel like what happened at the end, which had all of us saying like, why did he say like make the right choice? Could that be that Kane was egging Pomni on? Because this is something that I keep seeing as well.
Oh yeah,
it's always about choices, and Kane constantly is like, well, make the right choice, make the right choice. Oh, you've made the right choice. You want to stay here with me. Which I feel like is
what's
manipulative.
my page looking like right now?
And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that I was also thinking back to the Am and the Kane similarities, because you were saying the make the right choice thing, and it got me thinking because they asked him, right? They're like, well, what would have happened if we pressed the other button? He's like, well, I'm not sure, but what if like if they did, he would have like got rid of them. Or did something of the sort.
Like basketball.
Like basketball, bro. That was fucking stupid.
So,
okay, fucking Wobblins is definitely gonna add that now, bro.
Was part of
absolutely.
Wait,
bro.
Was part of them going over and doing it to see what most of them would say, because for whatever reason, Kane understands who Kinger is. and
Well,
didn't
no.
want Kinger going over and being involved because he wanted to see what the rest of them would do. And in which case, was he going to replace everyone else if Kinger wasn't there?
But here's the thing, though, and even Zubul said it. Like a lot of them there, at least I would say a good majority, wanted to leave. So it's just so weird.
Why do they look like that?
Wait, pardon me.
Huh?
Did you say something?
Well...
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Hey!
Oh, fucky ass laugh, though.
You dirty liar! You scumbag! You made me... You got in my head! You just lie about everything, don't you?
Huh?
You can mess with our minds too, can't you? The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else!
Our names?
No, hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability...
He wasn't expecting them to retaliate.
...to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it. If I did anything more, trust me, it would not end well.
No, he said the same thing about confusing NPCs with people, but yet he intentionally made an NPC that acted like a person and convinced him of that. And he said, "Who knows
I
what
know.
happened if I forget?" Like, I'm sorry. What?
But that's what I was saying with Gummy Goo, right? Because, you know, if he can't tell and he comes up, right? Because Kane wasn't there during that adventure. Sure, maybe he had made all of them, but his first instinct was to kill him. Bye. You started gaining conscious ability. You started thinking more deeply. Bye. See you later.
Well,
you're an NPC. Get out of here.
Speaking of which,
which is what I was saying.
All in a good day's work. By the way, you think I could get a raise after that performance?
Oh, you're getting too smart. Time to delete.
See, that's what I was saying. And that same deep consciousness happened with Gummy Goo.
you're getting too smart.
Fucking hot dog.
Maybe with that NPC, right? What if the thing he was talking about with the pods and stuff was true? What if that was his own like factual thought, but he still was working under Kane, so he didn't make it seem like it was such like.
Why? So Kane knew they were gonna send Jax. He intentionally had them send Jax, but he intentionally talked about the Macroverse and said, "Oh, whatever we're gonna call it." So Kane understands. He orchestrated that. He said it. Maybe he's giving hints, but at the same time, how are we supposed to trust the narrator? How are we supposed to trust that? The answer is we can't. I wonder. What we need to do
I feel like
we need to sit
I
down
feel like
and see if there's any other contradictions.
I feel like he definitely changed that image in that locket. I feel like there was definitely something different in there.
Even then, is it just me or does it look like that's like photoshopped on? That's not something that's.
That's what I was saying. That's why I was saying I thought. That's why I was saying that I thought there was definitely something different in there before.
That was true. The CNA stuff, the pods, the way out.
A fabrication of my incredible world-building skills.
I was right? I can't believe
Michael's acting is so good.
For real.
100%.
The insane ass laugh, bro.
Pick the other button.
Oh, I didn't put too much thought into that one, cause I knew you'd never pick it. So I left that up to Bubble.
I made it take you to Shrimp Town.
Yeah, it was gonna take you to Shrimp Town.
It's crazy that he predicted it too.
Shrimp Town.
Well, Jax, as we know it, is like always, keeping watch over everything, even when he's not there.
You made me. You got in my head. You just lie about everything, don't you?
Huh?
You can mess with our minds
so
too,
real.
can't you? The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else!
Our names?
But now, hold on, guys. Wait.
That is, he
Yeah,
can very well do that. There's no denying it. He very much is messing with everyone's minds.
The lighting is so good, bro.
My question is, what?
Wait, what's this?
What tells do we have that Kane is lying? He usually tends to be very nervous. That is
Hello,
one.
my little rubber baby.
The tells that we have is that everything he's stated so far has been proven wrong in some way, shape, or form by a character.
No, but how much can we go over and say this? Because he said the thousands of all-seeing eyes. He is the program, so that's to be expected. But is there anything that would allow us to distinctly determine if he's trying to, like, if he's being honest or not? One thing that I want to go back and point is that the paper has CNA. He's been roping us along this entire time. We have no proof that in the office that is CNA. The only hint we have is all of the other things. So he's talking about world building. The only reason why we know about CNA is because of the environments that Kane has put everyone in.
But here's the thing. If he was being honest, if he was being truthful, if he was trustful, why would he have to watch them 24/7? Why would he have to make sure people don't know certain things and people can't tell people certain things? We can't trust him because he doesn't let anybody speak the truth.
What's this?
Or else something bad's gonna happen.
Hello, my little rubber baby.
That's why we can't trust him.
And here's the thing: is this drawing of the bee consistent? That's something that I want to point to. So
he does. Every time he has to draw something, it's always a bee.
Well, but my question is specifically, is it like a copy paste? Is this something that we're seeing of like a memory dump of like? Because if that image of the bee appears, maybe there's something with the bee. What's the deal?
It's pretty much the same image every time.
Buggy bumpers. Today I've decided to go to the store to get essential ingredients for my.
I love Pomni is legitimately aware of the shenanigans that is going on because Pomni
milk and cigarette casserole.
But milk
I hope you can handle yourselves until I get back.
It's close to an actual recipe called milk
this was fun while it lasted.
No, sorry, it's a water
what's
pie.
The adventure today?
Oh, I don't have an adventure for you today, so you can do whatever you feel like.
All right, sounds fine to me.
You should ask me for suggestions on.
Even then, there is no adventure today. I'm going out to do something, but you should ask me so that preemptively that sparks the adventure because, oh, here's what's going on. But hey, there's NPCs out there that you should go over and meet. It's seldom used out there. To think
and also at the end, he also explicitly says that it was an adventure, but at the beginning he says it wasn't. So which one was he lying about?
No.
What should we do instead?
Could he have intentionally? No, because the thing is that it's an NPC that everyone's talking to. Could he?
Yes.
Could he have at some point swapped out? So the thing is, could that have actually been a person at some point? I feel like that's the case. Could there have been a change where he was actually doing that, but when the exit was mentioned? No, because they never left his side. So unless
he put a face on the guy. He drew a face on himself so they wouldn't distinguish him with any other NPC.
But again, we have to understand that he was tasked with doing that.
No, I know, but it's just still something I'm thinking about. Cause it's just he gave so much information. Even if maybe Kane was telling him stuff, he still gave so much information just to go in the end and say that he was working and he was lying. It's still so confusing.
Because usually if you don't have any other source to contrast something to, it's more likely to believe it to be true, especially if you're constantly conflicting different sources. It still stands out to me is why would Kane specifically refuse to have Kinger step up? And
it's because Kane knows that he knows too much.
I feel like at the end as well, we see...
Trust me, it was...
You dirty liar! You scumbag!
So Jax is the closest theoretically to abstraction,
you
but...
made me...
Wait.
In my
can
head.
you play the part where Kinger says that thing about the abstraction, and then Kane says that thing right after.
The first abstraction.
If it did anything more,
Yeah.
trust me.
Just play it out.
Would not end well.
Scratch. The first abstraction.
Hey! I didn't say anything like that! Come on, guys!
Okay. Pause it. That just got me thinking something else. Because as we know, with Kinger, when he's in light, he can't remember a lot because of whatever Kane did to him. But it's strange because he says that even with this blinding light right in his eyes.
Because Kane is so caught up and distracted, he's losing a grasp on the crew.
And here's the thing. After he says that, right? Kane explicitly says, I never said that. Which is weird. And with all the random things that Kinger has said throughout the series, and with the randomness that Kane gives us, what if all those random sentences that Kinger is saying when he's in the light is just what Kane is making him say?
But even then,
which is why he just stated after that.
I feel like specifically referring to abstraction, maybe this is Kane processing. I don't know. I genuinely, but even then, right? Let me go back to the scene where Kinger pops out of the tent to try to talk with Pomni.
Yeah, no, he was gonna say something to her, and then he comes out and he's like,
pay attention to his
did
eyes.
You
pay
say
attention
something?
to his eyes.
Yeah, they dilate.
Wait, Pomni.
Huh?
Now let's look at the end. That is different.
It's a different color.
Is it?
Wait, go back.
Color?
Is it? Maybe it's the lighting. But his eyes.
Hazel and Blue have that trait that depending on the lighting, it will look different.
No, it's this fair. Hold on. Just play it. Playing it's a little easier than doing that, but like, hold on, pause it. And now go more towards the end with Kane's eyes. I just want to see Kane's eyes for a second. It's like a good view.
What else?
Our names?
No, maybe it is a different kind of blue. But it's so weird because it's. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of it wrong.
Well, the thing is, you also have the bit that was created with the green eye from Kane being its own entity. I mean, I have the varsity jacket that has the stuff on the back and the sleeves. Like, that's its own character. But my question is, why? Because this goes back to what I'm saying. I feel like...
Hey, I didn't say anything like that. They have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that...
What was that detail on Kinger?
You! The stupid sauce, the vegan thing, God knows what else!
Our names?
No, hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting.
What was that?
Kinger's contemplating something.
He was. He's actually like comprehending what he's saying.
Hold on, guys. Wait.
But even then, pay attention around here, somewhere in here, and I think like in here.
I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting.
Could that just be? Could that just be a delay, like a glitch?
I think that was just a video thing. Cause I didn't see anything but like a slight change in saturation.
Vegan thing.
God sometimes that happens in videos.
It could be.
No, hold on, guys. Wait. I may have the ability to add temporary modifiers to make adventures more interesting, but that's it.
Only
if I did anything more,
that, so that was like
trust me, it would not
on the model.
Pause it.
The first.
Yeah, because I zoomed in on his face and it just looked like a little bit of lines appeared, but now when you look at him, there's nothing. So I think that might have just been like a saturation thing.
Or if that was intentional, could that have been him snapping out of Kane's grasp? Because again, if you look at this comparative to the other one, he is there. He's cognitive. But why is he bringing up Scratch specifically? Could they be using Kinger's mind as the server? That would be messed up.
It's crazy.
But here's the thing: is so many people have been roped in, so I feel like Abel is just a thing.
Damn, bright ass screen.
No, but no, the world building.
It's crazy though.
Goose, you bad lad. You have me overthinking now.
King, are you motherfucker? Bro.
My head hurts from overthinking.
Even then.
My head hurts from how bright the fucking screen is, bro.
What's the deal with all of these things? Why are there so many locations, but why is there just a random parking lot? That looks like the library that they're currently in.
Does it? No, don't get me wrong, but that looks more like a swimming pool with like the professional swimmer lines between them. Because the thing on the left kind of looks like steps down to a pool.
That looks like the shelf. That looks like maybe this here.
No, but on the bottom, it's clearly very blue, and the flooring here is definitely not blue.
You also have lighting that you would have to take into consideration. So I don't know.
No matter the lighting, it wouldn't make it that kind of blue.
Yeah.
With like lines and lights like that.
There's two areas that look real. You have the one area here that's the parking lot.
Oh my god. Bro, you talking about the accident in the real places just made me think of something else.
And even then, what's the deal with these rigs?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I know they were two different cars, but that scene with Jax getting that memory of a car and Gangle in that one episode specifically getting hit by like a truck.
And they were using the truck, and Jax wasn't the one driving it. Oh boy.
Oh my, that's something else now.
Is that why they're not gonna forgive Jax? Is because Jax was the one that killed Gangle?
Oh my god.
And then he regretted it and then went to go over and kill himself, and then they found him and what if his consciousness? Because
what if that's why
Gooseworks said,
what if that's why like later on like we see him actually get more genuine and more like apologetic towards Gangle? Like even in the episode when they were teaching him how to do baseball and you know he hits her and Ragatha's like, dude, and he's like, no, I'm genuinely sorry. I actually did not mean to do that.
Yeah.
Like, and he was also apologizing more.
So these two are the same thing. Two ceiling lamps.
The one on like
look at the floor as well. Look at the floor as well. That looks like that. This is the same pattern here.
That looks to me more like the theater than anything.
Could it be the theater?
And then the one on the top right to that looks like the Candy Kingdom.
No, this is the same thing. These two are the same thing.
No, not that. Okay, go to the left. So the top.
That one does.
That one. That's the kingdom.
That looks the night.
So
that looks like the nighttime display for the circus.
These feel like maybe some of them could have also been like pre-set up adventures. Maybe that's the theater because it's more red. No, because there's lights like that.
Mildenhall Manor, maybe.
Maybe. I love this detail though. Like not the actual bones, but Fizz bones. I love that.
You got
The Goinks.
Rappy Fish,
You got
which is
the
probably the one that we found today. Yeah, that's Rappy Fish. Gummy Elephant.
also the that was voiced by Zach Haddle. I love that. The fuck ass fish.
That,
oh, look at him.
That actually might be the theater, because now there's a different perspective on it.
Yeah, and it looks like steps.
Abel
Candy
said
Kingdom.
the door to the main console was behind the bookshelf.
Wait, go back. Pause on the bookshelf.
Yeah, I was saying this. It looks like there are some adventures in there, but there are also something like that looks like real life.
Abel said the door to the main
Pause?
console was behind the book.
You got what looks
There's
like
a
a bonsai
hand,
tree. A repeat of the
tree,
badges.
a car.
That looks like the changing booth.
It looks like a carousel. Because if you notice under it looks like, or maybe that is the changing
No,
booth.
because that's so no. So this looks like a piece of pottery, but it has like the feet like the changing booth. Could that be an urn?
And what is that? What is that thing that's purple and yellow and red? I thought that was holding a gun for a second.
Let me see if I can get a clearer shot of it. But then why is... I mean, computer science, of course Kinger would be like, oh, look at this.
I love him, bro. I love him.
Abel said the door
Candy
to the
Carrier
main console
Chaos.
was behind the bookshelf.
I think you can get a clearer thing before she opens it.
So there's an hourglass, an amethyst geode. Hold up.
Amethyst geode.
Let me see if I can pull up. Because a lot of people have looked into like mythology.
There's also if you notice on the top of it was just the moon symbol.
So maybe I'm accurate about the second part with the sun? Amethyst, named from the Greek for non-intoxic. Here, let me see if I can pull up something else because I'm not using the AI overview.
So crazy.
Purple amethyst
what an episode. Goodness.
With its mythical properties and rich symbolism.
Oh, there's somebody in my server.
Why ancient Greeks believed amethyst could prevent drunkenness. Where this belief originated.
What is it? What is that? What is that status?
Wait, amethyst has accumulated numerous folkloric associations spanning love, spirituality, and supernatural protection through its storied history.
Box? Bugs?
Are you aware? Gemstones from ancient Egypt.
Bugs.
Distinctive violet hues inspired
who's Kaleidoscope?
Oh, that's Clyde. That's one of my buddies from school.
They're in my server and they're in the hangout. Why the fuck does the status say collecting children?
I'm joining them.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, man.
That didn't answer my question, but that's so awesome. That's so awesome.
One of the most enduring protective.
Well, I'm gonna join in for a second.
Amethyst involves its purported ability to prevent drunkenness. Captivating myth featuring Brachus, the god of wine, popularizes his belief through the following tale. Long ago, a beautiful maiden was on her way to worship the temple of Diana. However, she had the misfortune of crossing paths with the god of wine, Brachus. Angered since he had just suffered some slightly he had vowed to take revenge on the next person he met. He spied the maiden and unleashed his two guardian tigers upon her. As a great beast bounded towards the hapless last, the goddess Diana intervened, spared her such terrible fate. She turned her into a pure clear stone. Immediately remorse seized Brachus, To atone for his actions, he poured wine over the stone, staining the crystal deep violet hue. Perhaps the association with the calming that early Christians connected them as Christ. Gems rich purple colors represented by spiritual purity and divine presence. Purplish and reddish hues symbolize the purifying effects of suffering.
I'm back.
Huh. So, considering a lot of stuff that people are making to religious connections, amethyst specifically, let me see if I can...
Well, Cain, or somebody was saying Abel was also a name in the Bible or something.
Yes, so the story of Cain and Abel, they were brothers, and they were presenting sacrifices unto the Lord, and pretty much as it goes, Cain brought the fruit of the field, and the sacrifice was rejected, and Abel had brought the firstborn of the lambs, and that was seen. Cain was resentful and upset, and killed Abel. And when asked upon, he was like, "Oh, I don't. Where am I my brother's keeper? Like, how am I supposed to know?" And that was the first documented murder.
Bro,
so a lot of people were going back and
already
forth.
in RPs. The episode just came. Wait, 13 hours ago. Oh, that was something else I meant.
But the spirituality, so the spiritual side of the connection to amethyst, I have it on my actual stream. I don't know if it's showing on your end. It says the gem's rich purple colors represented spiritual purity and divine presence. Its purplish and reddish hues symbolize the purifying effects of suffering. Many religious scholars believe that the colors allude to Christ's wounds. As a result, amethyst were frequently used to aid wound healing throughout medieval Europe.
How do I make it a... How do...
So why amethyst?
I guess sensitive would make sense. I don't know what else to put it in there as.
So an amethyst geode is interesting to say the least. I don't think it actually shows the rest of what's on the shelves. But I think, is episode 8 going to be the flashback then?
Hey, you alright?
Main console was behind the bookshelf.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you alright?
What is that fight?
Abel said the door
no.
to the main console was behind the bookshelf.
Hey, you alright?
Sheesh, what happened? You were some best friend? If that's what I'm actually hearing, what caused that? I don't want to hear it from you. You're some best friend.
What did you say?
Hey, you alright?
I'm great.
Okay, someone's
That's
gonna
so
have
you,
to have
bro.
the audio.
That's so you, bro.
Someone's
That's so
gonna
you.
have to have that audio. No, but
Real.
what was that audio? Like, we're gonna have that in the flashback, most likely. But
Wait, no.
is Jax gonna is Jax gonna open up about that? Like, he's he did something and then
Nah, I'm sending one of my posts I just made to you on Twitter.
So for everyone who's watching the stream, I'm gonna call it for now. I feel like there's not much further I can go without rehashing literally everything that's being said. But I feel like with how cram-packed this entire episode is with little tidbits of information, it just because even then Jax was skeptical about this the entirety of the time, and he was accurate. And I wonder how this is going to pan out in the next episode. Like, are we going to see everyone going over and apologizing for like, hey, like, sorry, we didn't trust you? I feel like if someone abstracts, I feel like it's likely to be Ragatha.
What the fuck am I? What?
But for now, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Please let me know in the comments down below what you all are, what you all think of this episode. Because let me tell you, this is.
Wait, how many people are watching?
Goodbye, people.
Wait, how many people are watching? I must know.
As of right now, okay, YouTube and Streamlabs are giving me 2 different numbers. Currently, it seems like no one, but I want to thank you all for tuning in, even if you're watching in the VOD.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I'll catch you all in the next one.